Hello Panthers, this is Dr. Hobble, and I'm going to help you with this problem about reading a nutrition label, which is actually a pretty important skill. So it says, a 16-ounce bottle of orange juice says it contains 200 milligrams of vitamin C, which is 250% of the daily recommended allowance of vitamin C for adults. What is 100% of the daily recommended allowance of vitamin C for adults? Enter your answer in milligrams. The first thing I'm going to do is get my double number line ready. So on your paper or whiteboard, I would go ahead, pause the video, start copying down your double number line so that you can work this problem with me. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm given the information that 200 milligrams of vitamin C is 250% of the daily recommended allowance. Okay, so I'm going to make a tick mark for 250% and put 200 milligrams. So when it asks what is 100%, I'm going to put 100% here, put a tick mark, that's what I want to know. How can we figure out what 100% of the allowance would be? Maybe you have some ideas for another percentage we could try to calculate. And if you do, I would encourage you to pause the video and try your approach, okay? Because it might make more sense than my approach. You never know. So the approach I'll show here is, what if we thought about 50%? And we figured out what that is. So how do we get from 250% to 50%? So you could say 50 times what is 250? Which is the same as 250 divided by what equals 50. So that's going to be, in this case, we've got 5. So let's divide by 5. We need to do the same thing for the vitamin C. So what's 200 divided by 5? You might do a long division. So 5 doesn't go into 2 any times, but 5 goes into 20 4 times. So now I subtract my 20, I get 0, drop my 0 down, 5 can't go into 0 anytime, so that would be 40. Or you can think 5 goes into 20 4 times, so it would go into 240 times. Okay, now how do I use that information? Well, how do I get from 50% to 100%? What do I have to multiply by? 50 times what is 100? 50 times 2. So I need to do the same thing with the 40. I need to multiply by 2. What's 40 times 2? That's 80. So 100% of the daily recommended allowance of vitamin C for adults, what's that going to be based on our double number line? It would be 80 milligrams. So thanks so much for working this problem with me, and I hope it'll help you be successful.